Hey there, Aries. It's April, the Organic Alchemist, and I am here with your monthly new moon manifestation and abundance reading. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. That helps YouTube share my video with other people. Also, please, if you like the videos, if they're resonating with you, if the readings are resonating with you, please subscribe. There is so much more to come. And also, please, I love getting your comments. Let me know what you think, what you resonated. I'm still in the very beginning of doing all of this. So your feedback is much appreciated. And last but not least, if you feel drawn to tip, donate, or leave some other form of offering or blessing, the link to do that is in the description box below. All right, guys. Yeah, because I'm not doing personal readings yet, so that is really helpful. All right, guys, so let's get started. The overall theme for Aries for this new moon. This is going to be a beginning of a new cycle for you guys. So definitely for this new moon, I would highly recommend, at the very least, taking some time out to really set and focus your intentions. If you're into ritual and ceremony, I would definitely recommend that, whether it's even something as simple as like charging a crystal with this intention that you're going to take through and have with you through the third quarter when you're harvesting after this new moon or after the full moon. All right, so where is our Aries on their path right now? Where's our Aries on their path on the map? Where are they on the map, spirits? All right, ooh. All right, Aries, the Wizard of Awareness. So you are aware of what's going on, what is holding back your manifestations, the patterns that you need to break. You are just on fire with that. And what you don't know, that energy is going to be coming to you. That is going to be what you're going to be integrating. So you have an idea of how, like, this is going to work. You know how it's going to interact with other people. Like, all of that that's coming to you, that's where you are with this. So how is this energy manifesting in Aries reality? How is this energy manifesting for our Aries? How, spirits, how is it manifesting? All right, let's see here. So it looks like there was some sort of conflict that's going on that is or has resolved itself. So there was definitely this energy of conflict, but it is resolving, and it may be resolving. Well, that makes sense. So you have this place where you have this conflict, and now you're in a place of being aware of how to work through that and creating a new beginning, so that you are moving away from that conflict. All right, so how is this playing out in the experiences in the day-to-day life of our Aries spirit? I love the fairy cards. I talk about how much I love these cards every reading. They're one of my favorite tarot decks. I know a lot of people have Doreen Virtue issues, and I get it, but I love my fairy deck. All right, that's all I'm going to say. I love my fairy deck. And my fairy deck loves me. I think that's the other thing about it, that it's such a supportive deck for me. Though right now it is, there we go. They were just not quite wanting to shuffle. All right, fairies, how is this showing up in the day-to-day reality of our Aries? All right, Aries. So it looks like there had been a time where you had just kind of retreated, and the Four of Swords it's literally in the traditional deck. It's literally someone has come back to war, and they're like processing everything for that. And so that's this place that you've been in, but you are coming out of that now. You have taken the time to process, to work through everything, and you are coming out of that space. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles reverse, which is you are also in a place where, where there were a lot of options available to you, and you may have even been in this place where there was a lot of illusion or delusion going on, where whether it was somebody putting up a lot of illusion, or you just not being willing to acknowledge that something wasn't an actual possibility. But you are also not only are you moving out of that space, but you have made a decision about that. Now, part of what's going on here is that decision has left you. That was the Queen of Cups. We're just going to leave her over there because she's very far away. You guys don't even know how far away that is right there. But she's over there. That was the Queen of Cups. She was reversed. And for me, that's telling me that has left you guys a little bit either emotionally closed off, or you are not dealing with your emotions in this situation. Like it's like you're just over the emotional content of it. I'm not feeling a lot of emotional instability for you guys around this. I just feel like you have taken the emotional component out of it. That whatever it was, you were just like, I'm not going to be emotional about this. I think that your decision was completely made from a logical headspace. Whatever decision it was, it really definitely feels like the right one. But yeah, you guys just took the emotion out of it. You're just like, nope. Yeah, that can make me feel that way. And if I feel that way, then I'm going to make a decision that's not going to serve me. And so you guys just stepped back and were like, no. This is the decision that serves me. Ultimately, it's going to be the decision that serves everyone. And yeah, I'm not getting caught up in the emotion about it, because we'll be here all year. So basically that's what I feel about it. And then the affirmation card that's coming up for you guys, Aries, is trust. I set my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. So I think that's also where you guys are. You know, you had to make this decision. You know that, either there was some illusion or some delusion going on that was kind of tugging on your emotions. And it may have even been that your emotions were being manipulated. And so you've just taken that out of the equation. You're just like, nope, we're going to be completely logical about this. And I really believe that affirmation is what the universe wants you to use every time you start doubting whatever that decision was. So let's see what the abundance angels, want to tell you. All right. So they want you eating clean right now. Now, this does not mean that you've suddenly got to go vegan. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't mean to sound sarcastic. I've run into a lot of vegans who are very, zealous with their beliefs. And so, it's whatever food is going to increase your energy. So this is definitely not, McDonald's time. This is definitely not Doritos time. This is definitely not Ben and Jerry's time. This is smoothie time. This is good salads. This is if you are eating meat, and just for the record, y'all, I still eat meat. So, but it should be grass-fed, free range, no hormones or antibiotics, that sort of thing. Because there's something about what's been going on and what you've been doing with your diet that even those of you who normally have a fairly clean diet have just gotten caught up in eating some things that it's just like, no, put the gummy bears down and back away. Okay. Anyway, so the archetype that you guys are working through, oh, wow. And this is so interesting, is the servant. And so I love how these readings go, because it starts to, as you move forward and you understand the archetypes that people are working on, the shadow work, light work, the soul evolution work, you really start to get at what's going on here. So whatever's going on with the situation in the past, you had set yourself into, the mode where you were, not only were you viewing yourself as a servant in the sense of being less than, but you were presuming that the lack of money that you had also meant that you couldn't move forward. And so that is part of what's gone on in this going in, seeing the illusions, seeing the delusions that you've set up, making decisions where you're not letting people pull on your heartstrings anymore. You're taking the emotional component out of it. And then you're moving into the idea of being able to serve people with an open heart. But that service also allows for you to be abundant and prosperous as well. And so for some of you, it may be moving out of this idea, which I will probably at some point do a little talk on, that if you are in service to other people in certain ways, particularly like energy healing, doing readings, doing stuff like that, where people suddenly feel like it should be free, or it shouldn't be, or it should be like, vastly underpriced. And I do not agree with that at all. And so but that's part of what you're working through. And it might have been, a very traditional setting, but no, you can be of service and be blessed and prosperous and financially abundant as well. Those two are not mutually exclusive. So that is part of what you are working through. So your personal growth and soul evolution work is to surrender to your inner peace. And I really do think that is a part of what's happened. I mean, if you look through that walk from the Four of Swords to the Seven of Cups, both reversed, into the Queen of Cups reversed, this is this like I've sat down and contemplated. I've seen my own illusion and delusion as well as that of others. I've come to a place where I can separate the emotion out and make a balanced decision. And I no longer allow the emotions to take away from my inner peace. And so that is continue that work. That is, you're doing it and it's working. And that is a part of what this is all about. The thing that may be holding you back is obsessive thinking and what ifs. But I think that's where your wizard of awareness is coming from, where you're really starting to see the patterns in your thinking and seeing how they're affecting your manifestations. So Spirit, what outcome are we looking at for Aries? What outcomes is Aries looking at if they do their work, Spirit? What outcomes is Aries looking at if they do their work? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me in the shuffle. I do not know what's going on with me in the shuffle. All right, let's see. What is up, Aries? Ooh. All right. Whew. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is basically, this is going to create a lot of good luck, and forward positive progress on your path. 2, you have the Ace of Cups, which is, again, we go back to the new beginning. So this is going to be a new beginning. I think one, in how you walk with your emotions and how you allow other people to manipulate your emotions. But this also may be a new beginning, either in love, with a friendship or a romantic relationship, or even a rebirth in a familiar relationship where it takes a new turn. Or this is going to be kind of a new beginning and a new opening, in your creative path. So, whether it's creating for your own personal well-being or creating as something that you're going to share with others. And you have 1, 2, 3, basically 4 cards that are talking about a new beginning here for you, because then we have the Ace of Swords. And I love that it has this hawk there, because it's the awareness card. We're not only where there is just this new beginning in your ability to see, to understand, to see through, to be able to see the big picture. Like, that's one of the things that I appreciate about that like that hawk there's a lot of energy there. There's a lot that's going to open up, especially as you surrender the obsessive thinking in terms of what you are able to see and process. A lot of this is going to be mental, but I do feel a pretty big third eye component with that, where there starts to be a deeper understanding. And I don't mean that in a woo-woo, like, oh my gosh, I'm having vision sort of way. I mean that more in where your intuition is just going to become so clear. Because I think for a lot of you guys, it is going to be a very mental, logical thing, but you're just going to start to understand that, yeah, are you guys getting, like, just, I'm not sure how to explain that. All right, guys, let's move on. Final messages. Okay. Yeah, so this is just, for me, this really is like an increased vision, an increased understanding. Oh, it's an increased understanding of the pattern. So it is very mental, in that you're going to start to see how different things go together and affect one another. And I think you're already starting to do that with the Wizard of Awareness, but the hawk in this Ace of Swords lets me know that is going to be something that is really expanding for you. And then the final message for you guys is be bold and make the first move. So it's definitely a time you have this whole new beginning energy, like seriously behind you. You have like 4 new beginning cards. And then you have, the awareness as well. So I'm dropping cards, everybody. Aries, thank you for joining me. I really hope that this was useful and beneficial. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Ugh, I can't reach it. Oh, Lord. This is what happens when you sit too long.